Hey, Rebels. Okay, so first off, I am going to do my best to not laugh during this message because just looking at the cards here, I already know so many people who this is for me. But we're going to read a card special for you because this message is not about you, though it happened because of you. So this card reads, resilience is one of your strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime you need it. You got this. You got this. All right. So there's a blank canvas that is just presenting itself to you, but it's also in regards to this person. We're going to get to that. But there is a blank canvas that is being presented to you, that has been presented to you, and your ancestors and your spirit team is playing the song Shake a Tail Feather by Nelly. And it's for the Bad Boy soundtrack. So this message here is definitely about a bad boy. Bad boy, bad girl, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? And honey, listen, let me tell you. Spirit and ancestors, their ancestors and yours and other people's ancestors and spirit team, it's definitely getting at their ass, okay? Because they had plenty of checks that they could not cash, therefore, but they did cash those checks, but those checks were fraudulent. So Spirit say it's the big payback, honey. Look, it's a whole bunch happening. But yeah, in regards to you, Spirit said they want to see you get low. Like you are on the track and you are starting that race and you are in that proper posture and pose, and the gun fire it just goes off and it is time for you to go. Just go and jump those hurdles. Honey, you got this. Don't worry about your flexibility, because just understanding and paying attention to how everything has been so trying to attempt to be distorted within your atmosphere, within your environment, within your presence, within your life and your normalcy. You have been doing excellently amazing by just keep on pushing forward. Having that resting bitch face of like, it's not that you got an attitude. No, you kind of numb to it. You're numb to the distractions. You numb to the disturbances of all the things that are trying to affiliate themselves, itself, that energy with you. And you're like, no, I know the direction I'm heading. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm also paying attention to the signs of the discouragement that is presenting itself. I'm also paying attention to the signs of the distractions that are presenting themselves. And how embarrassing is it that that energy is just being returned back to the senders, because not that you are intentionally returning it, but the fact that you are alchemizing that energy to see the lesson in it, to understand yourself, to be able to see things about yourself that seem, as miscellaneous, but you're realizing that that miscellaneous really did have a lot of purpose. So Spirit said, let's go ahead and hop into this read. But they want you to remember, it's time to shake a tail feather, honey. Cut these cords. They said even if you have cut cords again, just in the sake of remembrance for whomever this person or these people are. Just cut the cord just for the hell of it. Because they did a lot of stuff just for the hell of it off the back of your name. All right? They said, give them the boot. Give them the boot and just keep on going. There is something about this person, these people. We just gonna, stick with this, have it as this person, because each one of these individuals are definitely going through their own cycles of karma and their big payback. Okay, they knew and they understood the energy that they was putting out. And Spirit said at times they did not know the energy that they was putting out because they were none the wiser. All right. But once they realized that the antics that they were doing, the patterns that they set for themselves within their time of delusion was working, and they came to the understanding of what was happening and how they came about certain aspects of game. Spirit said, oh, they kept on going. They didn't humanize themselves. They didn't tap into their spirit when the spirit was telling them, like, you know what, you gotten away with this for this long. Now do you see what you see, the benefits that you get from the bullshit that you were doing, that you did not were not aware within wisdom to understand what you were doing or how it affected others. But you feel because, I'm sorry, they feel because nobody pulled their card, because nobody stopped them. Oh, it must be okay. Let me go ahead and continue to cloak myself, they said. Let me go ahead and continue to cloak myself and, act like I don't know what I'm doing. And Spirit said, now they have to, oh, honey. That's, oh my goodness, why is this happening to me? They knew the answer when they saw the results. But now all of a sudden they don't know the answer. Now that they seeing the results, baby, baby. So here with the hermit, this energy has been sitting on this table and it's lonesome for days. I know y'all haven't heard from me or seen me in a while. Honey, I was over here with learning brain, okay? And also I was going through the same things that I just expressed and explained up until this point. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? But this person, honey, they are in a hermit mode of a tug of war with themselves. They lower vibration, they higher self is rather disappointed because their higher self is ready to get low. Their higher self is feeling that they're supposed to be on the same track as you. But due to their choices and how they chose to fuck around and play with you as if, you knew that you were supposed to be a part of their antics, that's what you were made for. So they felt. So they tried to create you to believe. So they got very tantrum oriented by seeing you decide to cut off your presence from them. And they want to be on the same, their higher self wants to be so bad on the same track with you that their higher self is mad and disappointed. And if their higher self is anywhere near the gods, anywhere near the goddesses, they see that those clouds are no longer powder puff blue, but those clouds are officially turning crimson red, baby. Look, okay, so this person, their blank canvas, they're being presented with the opportunities of a blank canvas, but in order to, have that blank canvas, let's look at like a house that has been abandoned with nothing but a whole bunch of hoarding stuff. They lived in that house. They were comfortable in that house. Ooh, look at me and all the things that I have, they felt like. They don't feel like that anymore. They felt like that dragon from The Hobbit who just rested on top of those piles of golds and treasure that was stolen from others. All right. But now their piles of gold has turned into mush, has turned into muck, has turned into bullshit. And they did not expect, here with expectations and flying monkeys, that while they're in this hermit mode of a tug of war with themselves, trying to figure out why is it that they don't feel like they self, because they're refusing the growth. That's the answer. They don't want to face that. They're trying. Spirit said they're not trying to, because they can't see clearly, because the rain has yet to leave them. They are in the thunderstorm, a Georgia thunderstorm. Honey, it's taking me back to that episode of Mr. Cooper when Raven Simone's character was being bullied by the little boy, and her mama came busting through that door like, who's been messing with my baby? And that's how their higher self is trying to check them. Like, you've been doing this. So though they want somebody else to come step up in regards for them and come fend for them, they are finding out that their higher self, their spirit, their energy, their ancestors are not yelling at anybody on behalf of them. Their spirit team, their ancestors, their higher self is yelling at them and saying, you fucked all this up. You could have been here. You could have been right on track. But instead, you decided not to listen. You felt that you knew all. You felt that there was nothing in this world, in this universe, bigger than you in your human form. Damn. Okay, so let's keep on going. So this Jezebel, because yes, they were definitely working with the Jezebel spirit and other spirits. They were forming collaborations. They felt like they had the A team, the best team, and I heard it was the A team. It was a team of assholes. Okay, the abundance that they have taken from you, your time, your patience, the scales are definitely being balanced. The more you see growing in your space, the more you see things free flowing towards you, the more you, rebel, see that things are just working out. Letting it work out. Whatever shall be, shall be. Que sera, sera. Okay, whatever will be, will be. The future is not yours to see, but you're living it. You living it. You already in it. All that stuff is coming back to you based off of the fact that this person, these people are in the emotional investment of their time. They are emotionally invested. They want to take that investment and they want to apply it to other things, but everything is striking them. Everything is striking the curve. Everything is striking the nerve. Everything is like the smallest violin, the tiniest violin. They never seen this violin so small because the motherfucker don't even exist. That violin is so tiny that it's damn near impossible to even understand. How are they still hearing the orchestra, they cannot hear the orchestra over this tiny ass violin that they can't even see. They're hearing the symphony of this tiny violin, but they can't see it. They can't seem to find it to even try to step on it to break it. It's like a fruit fly. It's tinier than a fruit fly. Okay, it's like everything that mattered to them is so far off at distance that it is so tiny. They feel the energy of it, but that energy that they're feeling of it is an energy of desperation. Okay, I heard Kim Possible. Yeah, no, it's impossible. They said knock off the K, add in. Fuck. They said knock off the K, add in the I am, and replace that in. It's in. It's impossible. It's impossible. Okay? It's impossible. It's baby, look. They say they going back and forth like it's possible. Now it's impossible. Wait, what does that mean? Does it mean that it could happen? Or does it mean that it can't happen? With the N or the M, it doesn't fucking matter. It's all the same happening for them. All right? So the shit is being balanced. The shit is being balanced and the scales is being balanced. They said that the shit is being handed back off over to them on the rightful side that it belongs to. The Spirit said there is no debate about this. Baby, oh my God, cringing. There is no, oh, my ears clicking like it's, oh, Morse code. Spirit said that they are they are affiliating their time with this person in a language that they can't understand, but that you tried to translate for them. Like you did the homework, you did the work, and you gave them the answers. And this person is this community is trying to resist remembering you, but every fucking answer that they are being aligned up with is leading back to you and being led back up is leading back to others who Spirit brought into their space to be affiliated with them for a limited time purpose. Oh, purposes. I was gonna say purchase, but for a limited time purpose. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and they're avoiding the signs. Here with divinations, they're avoiding the signs. They're avoiding even the knowing because this person refuses for you to be right. Confirmation, baby. They refuse for you to be right because if you were right, that means that they were wrong all along. That means that even though they were riding down easy street, you were on that street for the purpose of them to make this an easy street, to make this an easy pathway. Thank you, Spirit. To make this an easy pathway for their time and their investment. But they felt like they was good because they knew all. So this unexpected money that they got, that all that unexpected shit that 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 they, went through that whole transition of, oh my gosh, all this bullshit that I was doing and nobody called me out on it. Now all of a sudden, I'm realizing that nobody called me out on it. Let me keep on doing that bullshit. That's what they were saying, right? Let me keep on doing that bullshit. And they kept on doing that bullshit. And they was getting unexpected, so they called blessings. Not realizing those blessings was their lessons. That those blessings was, matter of fact, to give them the option, to give them the opportunity of an option. To leave that shit alone. No, but they kept on going. So all that shit is going back. All that shit is going back to the rightful. It's like somebody stealing. Trigger one. Somebody stealing the baby out the hospital before they start putting those devices on the baby's ankle. All right, and that baby has grown up and done their own research to find out, like, oh, you're not even my family. I don't even belong to you. And it's an instant cutoff. None of all that, oh, well, look at what, look, the person who stole the baby, look at what look at what all I've done for you. All that I provided for you. That baby don't care. That grown baby don't care because that grown baby, those resources, that unexpected money is saying, I didn't even belong to you in the first place. You stole me. So the moral baseline of this all is the fact that this person stole, the fact that this person retrieved balls that was not theirs, that weren't even in their court, the fact that this person had a magnetic interest towards things that was not of their effort, I heard of, or of their decree. It's going back to where it belongs. It's going back, and everything is that this person is melting. This person is shedding. I am seeing a witch saying, I am melting. Oh my goodness, honey. Listen. So all the false documentation, all that false facade, all that shit that they presented in front of others and of themselves to make them look like they belong, to make them look like they were deserving, to make them look like that surface shit, that small talk shit is now being caught up to them, is being exposed of them at the most high priced value that spirit can price tag this shit for. Oh my God. And spirit is not laying up on them. They own assets, they own team. It's not like, no, they team say, you motherfucker, you're the reason why we losing. You're the reason why we lost. Hell yeah. They team that even switched up on them and then came and delivered the message to you. Spirit said a lot of this message is brought to you by their team. It's brought to you by their ancestors. It's brought to you by their energy cannot be avoided. So all that projection that you are feeling, Spirit said, nah, we're giving you verification that you are validated. That you are validated. We tried to negotiate with this fool, and this fool didn't want to listen nor hear. And we were supposed to be doing something else. They are pissed. The third party, honey, snitch, stitch, bitch, whatever the hell you want to call it. All that in the spirit said, their ancestors and their spirit team, their everything, their guidance is the third energy. It's the third energy that's coming to tell you, like, nah, we exposing everybody. Everybody who's been a flying monkey on their side, everybody who was on this person's side, when they saw this person being in their illusion and their delusion and the delusion of their illusion. Now we exposing everything because we need to see how bad. They need to see this person see how badly they have been beat. What are we grabbing right here? It says, now you are independent and free, baby. That's a duality message. That is a message for you and them. Honey, you, rebel, you are now independent and free. Rebel, this person is now independent and free, and now they have to deal with the consequences and the principalities and the morals of all the shit that they thought it was okay. They thought, like, oh well, this is the way life is going, so it must be good, because they saw the benefits, but it was the fact that they did not earn this. All right, Spirit said correction. They did earn this, so therefore now they gotta pay the piper, baby. Let's read this. This blank canvas card. It says your past does not equal your future. Shit. Your past does not equal your future. You can make your future whatever you want it to be, starting right now. It's up to you how you want to paint it, baby. Baby, sit with that for a moment. Think about that. In regards to yourself, yes, that's a good message. But in regards to this person, read that again. Your future, no, your past does not equal your future. You can make your future whatever you want it to be, starting right now. It's up to you how you decide to paint it. In order for them to paint their future the way that they want it to be. They got to clean up this hoarding ass house that they've been living in. They got to give back all that gold. They got to let it go. Okay, because it looked like another little TKO. Spirit said, go on ahead and grab right here. Oh, honey, it's complicated. It's complicated. They were just friends, but it's complicated. They were just platonic, but it's complicated. The perspective of it all, but it's complicated. Their chances, all that shit is complicated. All right. So where we want to go? Where we want to go? Give me a moment. Where we want? Okay. They said we told you when you came into this read what deck we was gonna use. So go ahead and use it. Let me go ahead and get these cards down, and I'll be right back. Baby, oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. Okay. Oh shit. And at the bottom we have the Hermit. Honey, I didn't even look across these cards to even read what these cards said. I just looked at the cards that was being laid down, and what what. Ooh, baby, let's go ahead and go through this. Hermit at the bottom. Hermit at the bottom. All right, so what was this person looking at? The fact that they are definitely in the fool's energy. Them being a Jezebel, them being in that Jezebel energy after they were shown, hey, do you see where you were conditioned at? That's what Spirit got them looking at. How they were conditioned and where we showed you a choice of your own independence, of you having, oh, I'm hearing sovereignty. And you chose not to abide. You made your choice. Now you gotta rest in this shit. The fact that the fool is moving in this direction over here. I'm hearing a whistle sound. Honey, the whistles, it's like a dog. Can't nobody hear this whistle being blown but them. This shit is so eerie. Okay? Can't they're having to retrace their steps. I heard retract. Oh shit, they're having to retract their steps and they have to repent. Oh shit, they gotta repent. They gotta repent. Oh shit, they gotta repent. Yeah, breathe through this because this is not yours. This is not yours, rebels. This is all theirs. This is all theirs. And I'm also looking at the card. Take a candle with me. Take a candle with me. Notice how the illustration is all the way from end to end. Back here with the water. So their emotions is from end to end. Their past, their present, their future earnings, the emotions is all from end to end. The mountains right here look so distorted in comparison to these. So they can't even see what's behind them because the illustration of everything of their past has to be looked at for what it is, for exactly what it is. The fires that they caused, the abuse that they participated in. The birds are all over here on this end of the card. It's the past that has the message for them. Okay, they can't feel the sun because all that head that's blowing in the wind is not allowing the sun to touch that scalp. Okay, they have to fall in order to receive this enlightenment. But once again, look at how the water is the illustration is from end to end of this card. But right here, the cliff is barely able to see what the future holds, what the future can be for them. Okay, they are protected. I thought this was vines, but really it's the rose. The thorns of the rose is creating vines over here. Once that rose is dropped, it's gonna plant other seeds until they deal with their past shit. Until they deal. I heard. Until you do right by me, honey. Talk about a spell. Okay, dispelled. Okay, honey, they put a spell on themselves. They put a spell on themselves based upon the energy that they put you and other people in. Baby. So they gonna have to deal with all their anticipations, all their antics. They gonna have to deal with it all. Okay, the brand new socks and drawers. They can say, put on your big boy pants, put on your big boy drawers, honey. They gonna have to deal with it. Okay, they're seeing themselves and their genitalia in a different light. Their cojones ain't as big as they thought that it was, but the nerve and the audacity definitely was. So here with the Ace of Swords, we're gonna read these off individually. Okay, here with the Ace of Swords, Spirit say, yes, it's the truth. it's definitely the truth that all everything that of their mental clarity, of the force that they that the for they the spirit said let the force be with them, and the force is gonna be with them. Okay, I don't know if this person was interested in Star Wars, but honey, they gonna go if they were interested in Star Wars, they gonna go back and look at all those so differently. They receive the message. It's like hearing a song when the song is hot, when it's just replay, it's just on replay. But then now that something so detrimental has happened to them, they're gonna hear that music so differently. I'm hearing SZA, 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 broken clocks. Okay, nothing but love for you, my baby. And spirit saying we ain't got nothing but love for you, but you gonna learn this motherfucking lesson today and the day after, and the day after, and the day after, more and more, baby. Mm. Emotional, honey, look, their wisdom is gonna have to come from their mental, but that sword is so sharp and so close to their heart. It's like, oh, I don't know if you ever watched this series called From, honey. I love that show. I love that show. It's like, what is that tree called? What is it called? I cannot remember it right now, but I'm about to go watch the series my damn self. Starting from season 1, going back because I'm telling you that show is good. Anyway, so From, right. So it's like this tree, right, and it has a hole in it, and once you go through that hole, you never know where you wind up at. You can wind up in a wall and be stuck. You can wind up someplace else. But these people, they stay in this small town, in this village that they keep on living in, and like they're oh, I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give it up. Um, they're pretty much trapped here. So it's like they drive down this road, from anywhere in America, and they drive down this road, and all of a sudden they see this tree just laying in the center of the road, and all of a sudden this murder of crows presents itself, and then once they're able to, bust a U-turn or whatever and go back, go a different way, they keep on finding themselves driving into this same town to the point that the people who have been stuck in this town have to, throw out the strip of spice in order to get these people who are new to the town to stop going around, in circles, because in order for the people, the newcomers, to put it like this: when it get dark outside, a whole bunch of strange shit happens. I'm telling you, go watch it. But I think it's called a forever tree or something like that. I forget what it's called. That don't even sound right. But once they go into this tree can lead you to any place within that town. All right. So this person is definitely gonna, every time they're reaching for the abundance that they felt that they had, every time they're reaching for whatever characteristic of themselves that helped them through all these times that they made dark for you and for other people, they're gonna wind up finding out and discovering themselves in different places that they never thought themselves to be. They're not gonna have any type of control of themselves or where their mental takes them to, where their mental guides them to. This person is, the things that this person is about to realize about their doings and their ongoings, honey, they just don't know. They just don't know how deep and how dark, and the points and the details that they avoided seeing of their situations with you or with anyone else. Even these flying monkeys, that is, honey, they getting tired. It's like they getting so tired, like, okay, so you too? So you was against me too? You knew that I missed this blessing. You knew that this person was in my life to take me down. Oh, you didn't want me to live like, and think about how long it took for you to come to the realizations. And even to this day, you're still learning things about your situation with this person and these people. But you've gotten into a comfortable place, an comfortable place where a uncomfortable place where you have been able to just accept it for what it is, and you continue to move on. This person is going to be stuck. This knife right here, this sword right here, is going to keep them stuck and suck and suck and stuck. They gonna be wishing for their mama booby anyway, and they probably don't even like their mama. But honey, I heard another mother. So that brother from another mother, a sister from another mister, honey, that's how they feeling. So yeah, I had to take a moment for that one. But yeah, so mm, they gonna be wishing for a whole lot. But as far as this emotion pain, every fucking thing that they feel, every fucking thing, they gonna realize that as much as they felt like they was with the times, that they were changing with the changes of the world, they gonna understand, they gonna see how far behind they really were, how far behind they really been, how much they really did not know. Mm, miscellaneous understanding for them. Here with the Page of Pentacles, baby. Spirit is saying that they are definitely gonna have to catch up. That they are gonna have to put in the work, because I don't see a door for this key that's here up on this branch. They are going. Spirit said that both of these representations are them. That their physical body is here, but everything else was left behind. So they're going to have to turn around and have that conversation with themselves to figure out where that key is even supposed to go. But here with this, yeah, because the divination, baby, it's a whole lot. So here with the Six of Cups and the unexpected money, for them to look and see who they received from, who they took from, who they gave to, who took from them, who received from them, how irresponsible they was with the matters of their own. They baby, with the false documents, the false information, the false agreements, honey. Down her, I'm here. They gonna have to reach for the stars on this one. They gonna have to pay attention to the universe and allow themselves to be guided. Because the star was, they are a star, but they're kind of like that star that's so old from conditionings. All right. Where I was one, didn't I tell you that they ancestors and they spirit team and everybody else is on their ass. They say, no, we finna sit down and we finna have a powwow about this shit for real. Okay, and you're gonna have to figure out who the fuck the snakes are. So rebels, let's get you on it so you get back to your business. You got 2121 energy levels. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You are getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust you. Honey, I heard the gunfire go off and say, go. Rebels, I love you. I adore you. But go live your life and make it do what it do, baby, because obviously you've been doing so great for yourself. Respect yourself. Love yourself. Go Rebels.